Hi everyone, my name is Gregory Scargill, and today on behalf of Group 1, we're going to be giving our creative strategy for New Mexico Highlands Rio Rancho campus. So a little introduction into the creative strategy. It will cover the campaign's purpose, positioning, key benefits, the big idea, advertising appeal, and advertising execution. So the way I like to look at it is the way that you see this picture to the left. It's a building that's far off, and even if you look at the signage on the front from this picture, the signage is really unreadable and blurry. After we've reviewed our creative strategy and really evaluated what it's saying and the direction it's offering, I feel that it'll turn this picture from what we see now to what we see here. Much more clear, up close, identifiable, easily to read, easy to understand. And that's what we want the people and the potential students surrounding the Rio Rancho area to have when they think of New Mexico Highlands. We want them to identify with that brand in their own local neighborhood, nearby, close, convenient. So the purpose of the overall campaign is to boost awareness in Rio Rancho and the surrounding areas. As you can see here in this picture, based on colors being the pride of a lot of schools, you can see that the ultimate goal would be for Highlands to truly, prop itself up above the competition and to the top and really make itself an identifiable brand within all of the neighborhoods in Rio Rancho and in Albuquerque area. So we do want to build that brand awareness so that when someone is asked out on the street of Albuquerque or Rio Rancho, hey, did you know that there was a campus, New Mexico Highlands, right here in Rio Rancho? And we want people to be able to identify with that and see that New Mexico Highlands is an integral part of the community there in Rio Rancho. So when we talk about positioning, we want to project the key attributes of New Mexico Highlands to potential students. And so the way that I look at it is New Mexico Highlands has over 123 years of providing an exceptional education that is affordable, accessible for thousands of local New Mexicans, and currently it's technological for students seeking distance online education from around the world, from any walk of life, as long as they have that technology at their hands, a computer and an internet, then they can go to school at New Mexico Highlands. And so we feel that Rio Rancho exemplifies what the traditions are of excellent education, the affordability and the accessibility that the home base has out of Las Vegas. And so it's really just being able to reinterpret that and magnify that same message of excellence in education, affordability, so that when someone thinks about it, we want their minds to recognize Highlands as being really the pinnacle of education here in New Mexico. So what are the key benefits that New Mexico Highlands Rio Rancho has to offer? And are your brand's benefits clearly identifiable? So these leaves each show an opportunity for you to look into. So let's take a closer look. So as mentioned before, New Mexico Highlands Rio Rancho has the ability to tap into a 100+ year legacy of excellence that New Mexico Highlands has been offering. They have affordability, ranked one of the top 20 affordable small universities in the nation by bestvalueschools.com. Accessibility, very accessible when you have a network of campuses throughout the state of New Mexico. Night classes, that's a huge benefit for those that are working professionals, non-traditional students. Online classes, the same thing. It's the same type of strength. Not only are you going to tap in to those non-traditional students, but even graduate students that are still working want that distant ed piece. Undergraduate now, it's becoming more and more popular to take classes online, and with the technological advancements of New Mexico Highlands, that's a huge benefit. Convenience, being local, nearby, that makes a big deal when it's able to have the convenience of going anywhere, living pretty much in any corner of the state and having a campus nearby. As I mentioned, the New Mexico Campus Network, it's very important to be able to project the full picture of what New Mexico Highlands is. Small class sizes, lots of students appreciate that. Way more interaction with the teachers, way more interaction with each other. It really feels like a one-on-one approach, but it's coming from a reputable university. The knowledgeable instructors, many of the instructors have that real world experience, so hiring high quality, high performance instructors. Technology integration, we just talked about that, the online format, the classes that take place that are based in class but over the web. And diversity certainly helps. When you have that online piece, you're going to be able to attract more diverse culture as far as the campus goes online, and that's going to be able to strengthen the learning environment for all those that partake. The next piece is, so what's the big idea? So what we want to be able to emphasize is that New Mexico Highlands, whether it's Rio Rancho, Farmington, Las Vegas, Santa Fe, that we are New Mexico. New Mexico Highlands has been woven into the fabric of New Mexico for over 100 years. They've been providing that exceptional education, and there's many alums that we can highlight to be able to truly show that New Mexico Highlands does represent who New Mexicans are, and even those that have come from abroad. Once they've taken classes and graduated from Highlands, they're considered New Mexicans too. So the advertising appeal, there's three strategies that we want to basically look at. The first one is going to be the straight sale appeal. The second is the testimonial, and the third is slice of life. The straight sale appeal will focus on services and attributes using a rational approach. This approach allows the message to be informative, convincing, and will help students establish a favorable opinion about New Mexico Highlands Rio Rancho. Whereas the testimonial appeal will use personal experiences such as emotional approach. This approach will connect with students on a psychological level, allowing the student to feel excitement, joy, and other emotions that will help thrive the student to make the decision to attend New Mexico Highlands at Rio Rancho. The slice of life appeal will portray real life situations students may face in their daily lives. The ads will focus on how New Mexico Rio Rancho can help resolve the problem. This approach is a combination of using rational and emotional appeal with an emphasis on fear. The slice of life approach will help students see the negative consequences that will result if the student does not choose New Mexico Rio Rancho. So the last piece is the advertising execution. This is a quick mock-up of what the vision is that we have based on the big idea and all the other ideas that have been brought to the table. So we see here the tagline, "We are New Mexico, excellence in education since 1893." We see a happy professional individual here, happens to be a woman. Her name is Jane Doe. Her occupation is a marketing director. Her annual salary is $70,000, and we're going to get those numbers based on New Mexico Workforce Connections in their job section where it talks about job markets. We definitely want to emphasize that she's a New Mexico Highlands University Rio Rancho graduate, and we also want to simplify the website so that people can do more research on their own. So we want to simplify it, nmhu.edu/RR for Rio Rancho. So as you can see here, this concludes our idea for the creative strategy, and we just want to thank you for listening today. And if you have any questions, you can reach us during class time. We thank you and have a nice day.